What's going on, YouTube? Fattermanz here, but you already know what it is. You already know. Today's video, what's it gonna be on? We're gonna be covering my tattoo, okay? I get a lot of questions on my tattoos. Was it expensive? Did it hurt? Where'd you go? What do your pieces mean? So I thought, you know what? Why not make a video on it to cover it so I can help out anyone else who is thinking about getting a sleeve, or is thinking about getting a tattoo, or is thinking about getting something permanent on their body. Because a tattoo is a huge investment, okay? A, it's a lot of money, and B, it's gonna be on your body for the rest of your life. So you better make sure you know what you want, and you're gonna be happy with it for the rest of your life. Before I get into my tattoo, I just wanna start off by saying, I had the whole entire sleeve, planned for 2 years, before I even went to go get my first tattoo. Now, why is that? Because I didn't want to be one of those people who gets a tattoo and then regrets it a couple months later or years later down the road. I wanted all my pieces to have a special meaning to me, hold a special place in my heart. So in today's video, I'm going to be covering my tattoo pieces, what they mean, what area hurt the most, and the pricing. So without further ado, let's check out this tattoo. Okay, so starting out with tattoo number 1. Ta-da! So we have the Miley flower. The Miley flower, for those of you who don't know, my sister's name is Miley. She's a huge part of my life. We're really close. I love her so much and I care about her so much. And she inspires me and she's my motivation. So basically whenever I'm feeling down, whenever I'm not feeling motivated, I look down at this guy and I'm like, you know what? I gotta suck it up. Life isn't fair. I gotta keep going. Second tattoo that I got. This guy right here. tats in a Gemini sign, okay? If you can see that. So what's that mean? Gemini sign. Put 2 and 2 together, I'm a Gemini. Second piece, tats. What's that tats mean? That means strength in Tagalog. For those of you who don't know, I'm half Filipino. And the third piece that I got in my first session was this guy right here. It's a quote. But basically what it says is, my family is my strength and my weakness. Through them, I rise, and only through them shall I fall. My family helps me so much. They help me grow in so many aspects of my life. So that's what I mean by my family is my strength. And what I mean by they're my weakness is that I would literally do anything for them, even if it hurt me. It's just the type of guy I am, you know what I mean? Boy, if you don't... Okay, so I got all those pieces done in my first session. Next day, I go back again because my buddy was getting a tattoo. I said, you know what? I already have my tattoo planned. I already have it all mapped out. Why not just go get a second piece if he has time? We go. He had time. I got my second piece, my second session done. So it's a bull skull in a dreamcatcher. Now the dreamcatcher, again, because I believe in chasing my dreams, going after my dreams, living a life that I want to live. The first reason I got it is because my mom is a Taurus. She's a huge part of my life. So, yeah. The second reason I got this is because it's a bull skull. Now the skull symbolizes that I'm not going to live forever. I'm going to die someday. Probably. I'm probably going to die someday, so you know what? I gotta make the most out of this life. I gotta do something with my life and not regret it. Motivation. Flash forward a couple months. I'm itching for another tattoo. I decide to go back and finish up my forearm. Alright, so if you can see that, it's a koi fish. But what's the koi fish represent? Persistence and determination. I feel those are 2 huge qualities that I have. As well as you can see it swimming upstream, okay? So what's that mean? It means that I'm swimming against the current. I'm not just flowing with the dead fishes, you know, following the pack, following the herd, worried about what other people say. That's not who I am. That's not Fattermanz. I flow against the current. I don't care what other people say. I'll break the rules. I want to live my life on my terms, not somebody else's, so I'm swimming against the current, baby. That was cheesy. I also got it wrapped up here with some Japanese writing. So this part right here means happiness, because happiness is a huge part of my life. Then I got this piece right here, which means dream, because you gotta dream. And then I got these 2 pieces right here, which means courage, because you gotta be able to act on your dreams. You gotta be able to act on what you want to do with your life. Otherwise, what's the point in having a dream? And then the last piece that I got on my forearm was this little flower, this little rose right here. The rose does not actually mean anything. I just found it to be a really, really beautiful piece, and I thought, why not put it in there just on my forearm to blend everything together, and I couldn't be happier with it. Moving on, I went on to my bicep, and I have these 2 cards here. It's the Ace of Spades and the King. The Ace of Spades represents my dog. His name is Ace. He's a huge joy to my life, a huge joy to my family's life. The King behind it is for my dad. He's a huge poker player. He loves it. So basically, it keeps me going, keeps me driven. And then we got these 2 pieces right here. We got, of course, the classic Asian yin-yang sign, because of course, what Asian tattoo is complete without a yin-yang sign? There's a little good in everybody, there's a little bad in everybody. And then I got the evil eye. A lot of people always say, oh, that's cursed. I just believe that there's more to our world than we can actually see with our eyes. You might call me a weirdo, you might call me crazy, but that's just what I believe. It also represents protection. When you look at me from behind, you might not be able to think I can see you, but trust me, I can see you because I have an eye behind me. And the last and final piece that I got was this guy right here. So this is a Filipino flag, because like I said earlier, I'm Filipino, and it's in the shape of a cross. I am in no way, shape, or form religious at all, but I do believe that there is a higher being than us, and there's something more to us. And it's all blended together with either smoke or waves. There was smoke in here, but it kind of faded a bit. But you can see the wave here, the waves here. I'm still planning on getting more, but that'll be a vlog for the future. So instead of giving prices piece by piece, I just decided to give you the full price that I paid for my tattoo. For my whole sleeve, so from the bottom of my wrist to the top of my neck here, in Ottawa, I got quoted around 3,500, okay? Meaning it would be probably more than 3,500. But I went to Montreal for my tattoos, and I paid around 1,200 for it. 1,200. It was very, very cheap in Montreal. The artwork is amazing. I couldn't be happier with the price. I couldn't be happier with the work. So if you're gonna get a tattoo, you might wanna check out Montreal, but again, it's up to you. It's up to the artist that you like. It's up to the style that you want. And for those of you who are asking what's the most painful part, the whole thing hurt. It's not as bad as you think it is, but it does hurt. Anyways, guys, Fattermanz here, but you already know what it is. My camera's gonna die, so I'm gonna end this video now. Okay, so my camera just died. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to sub, be sure to hit that like button. I hope this video was able to help anyone else out who is struggling with their sleeve or is thinking about getting a tattoo or whatever it might be. Make sure you are confident with it because that's going to be on your body for the rest of your life. Anyways, guys, Fattermanz here, but you already know what it is. More food, fitness, fatness, and as always, motivation, because that's what I am. So yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video.